Hi there guys, Sam here, welcome to another video. Just around a couple of concerns I have for the Golf R, with it sort of being on lockdown and being sat still for quite a while. So yeah, I'll get straight into the video really. So yes, you join me once again on a gorgeous Sunday morning in the UK. And I'd like to start by thanking you massively for the support recently. I think over the last 7 days there's been an extra sort of like 30 to 35 new subscribers. So thank you for joining the channel. Yeah, plenty of content on here. Little bit of an organised playlist as I've mentioned before. Golf R Mark 8 content, which is really cool. Porsche GT4 RS content, which is really cool. Just Porsche content in general. Fast forward content, bit of Focus RS content. We'll see if that does come out. So yeah, please check out those as and when you can, and give this video a like and subscribe for more content. That really does help the algorithms and helps grow the channel. And also share it to someone else you think would like this. It's a nice automotive channel. It's a bit of a community channel as well. Please get involved in the comments. That's kind of how I like to grow the channel. And yeah, thanks so much for being a part of it. So yes, on to the Golf R. So obviously, as of late, it hasn't been doing too many miles simply because I haven't been going to work. I haven't been seeing family. Limited trips to the shops. Yeah, it means it's kind of just been sitting there. I think I've only taken it out sort of maybe 3 times. In the last sort of like maybe month or two, and that's just been going to the shops, and it's generally I've sort of tried to do like a 20-25 minute drive to get it all warmed up, and yeah, just to make sure things are okay. But I took it out for a drive on Friday morning just to go to the shops, and I noticed a few things on my journey there and back. So I put up a quick video of me going around the car. Exhaust's looking nice and shiny still. Yeah, the one thing is the brakes, just like the surface rust that was kind of over them. There's a lot of little like yellow spots and bits. It basically made it a lot more difficult to remove than I was kind of expecting. Normally if it's been sat there like a day or two, you gather a little bit of surface rust. You sometimes notice it after washing the car as well, but after tapping the brakes a couple of times it's normally fine. But in this case, pretty much most of the journey you can still sort of trying to remove deposits as you're getting on the brakes. So that was a little bit weird. It was fine when I got to the end of the journey, but it was just something of a bit of a concern. The second thing, as you can probably notice, the car wasn't that dirty, but it's so dusty now. It probably doesn't help that I'm on sort of like the front of the drive. But yeah, it's really, really fine film of dust all over the car. Yeah, it needs a wash. A lot worse than it would be if I was just driving the car. And as you can see there again from the brakes, you can see sort of like the yellow spots that sort of appear on it. And yeah, it really does need a clean. And actually on on the cleaning front, one of my subscribers in my previous video around just cleaning the exhaust recommended a different wheel cleaner to use, and I did actually order that, and that actually came yesterday. So here it is, Dodo Juice Ferrous Dweller Iron Remover. So yeah, I'll give that a go. Thanks for the shout out to give it a go. Looks quite cool. Big fan of kind of Dodo Juice stuff. Yeah, looks like almost like a little bit of a detailer for the iron remover, so I'll give that a go, and yeah, I'll let you know how it kind of turns out on that one. Maybe I'll try it before I start work or something like that. But yeah, that's really cool, and thanks to the subscriber who gave the shout out to that. Well, if you tuned into my last update video, you probably would have noticed it's pretty much on exactly the same miles as it is now. I've gone from kind of doing like 1,000 to 1,500 miles a month to doing like 30 miles a month, if that, and now it's getting even less. So it's still on 28,987 miles, so which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to give it a little bit of a rest, to be honest with you. I have been driving, particularly in the first 6 months when I started my new job last year, I was quite comfortably doing like 1,500 miles a month, so it was quite a lot of miles on the car. Inside it's kind of fine, yeah, everything's kind of good. Gearbox was a little bit notchy, but it wasn't too bad, to be honest with you. And it felt good to be back behind the wheel, to be honest. It's weird when you don't use something for a while, you then tend to appreciate how good it actually is, and the Golf R is still an absolute great car. But out of all those kind of little concerns that I've kind of had, the one that I really noticed and I didn't really expect was creaking suspension. So we've got quite large sort of like speed humps as well, sort of coming in and out of our road. It was only when I sort of came to the end of my journey, sort of going up, that it really was creaking. I'm assuming that's just because the springs have just been sat stiff for quite a while. We've had some sort of cold nights and some warm nights. It's all been a bit... The UK never makes any sense when it comes to weather, as a lot of other countries are kind of like that as well. So yeah, the creaking suspension was a little bit of a weird thing. I'm assuming it's just normal. I'll test it out when I next go out in the car, whenever that may be. For reference, in the UK, we're still at least on lockdown for another 3 weeks, so we're really not going anywhere properly until earliest kind of end of May, if that happens. I know in other countries, I think you may be sort of coming out of it all, so yeah, great stuff on that front. Yeah, there you go, just like a little bit of a brief update on the Golf R. Still loving the car, even though I'm only doing sort of like a few miles in it. Yeah, it still puts a smile on my face when I drive it. It's great fun, and yeah, just happy that I feel like I can rely on it quite a lot. Being a VW, it's never really let me down. You know, it gets up to temperature fine. There's no leaks. There's no like steam from the engine or anything like that. There's no, there's still really no creaks or rattles as well. And considering it's a 3-year-old car now, and I haven't exactly, had it sat on my drive. It's done quite a lot of miles. I've been really impressed with that, considering I've had a lot of Fords in the past, and pretty much as soon as I picked them up, even a brand new one, it had creaks and rattles. But that's just what you get, and so I've been really impressed with the Golf R. So yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything of those that I should be concerned about, and let me know if there's anything I should be doing differently, maybe with the Golf R. Things, a few extra things to check. I think a lot of things are fine. I actually think it's a really reliable car, particularly over my ownership. And I'm pretty confident that a lot of you guys as well who are subscribed to my channel, you feel the same, because I don't get people commenting on here saying, oh no, my Golf R, it's got so many issues, which is great. And that's what you want, really, particularly if you're using it as a commuting tool. And to be honest, even if you are using it as a weekend tool, you want it to work first time as soon as you go out. And yeah, this car does. Yeah, just a bit sad that I haven't really been able to drive it more, really. Yeah, looking forward to getting back into it all once this is all over. Yep, as I said, thanks so much for the support, and plenty more videos to come, particularly during this lockdown period as well. Yeah, really exciting stuff coming out. I hope you've been enjoying it as well. I'm quite excited about the Mark 8 Golf R. I think that's going to be really, really cool, particularly the stuff that we've seen. I know I've got a lot of support from a recent video I've done around that. The pictures of it on the Nürburgring are really, really cool. The Mark 4 Focus RS, I'm sort of like, I'm still not ruling that out coming out. Okay, it's probably unlikely, but you never know. The Porsche GT4 RS looks really, really cool. That looks like something that will come out. So that's going to be great. And for me personally, I'm looking forward to, hopefully, again, once lockdown's over, driving the 718 GT4 around Porsche Silverstone. So that will be really, really good as soon as we know more after the lockdown. So I'm looking forward to driving that and comparing it to the 981 GT4, which I spent a lot of time driving. So a bit of Porsche content coming up as well. Yep, so thanks very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Hope you've been enjoying the videos, and if you have, please give them a like. Otherwise, yep, keep a smile on your face, enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your week, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.